Welcome to the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. The excitement is over, not the news we wanted. Carnell Tate makes it official. He has committed to Ohio State. Now, honestly, it's been kind of a strange recruitment. You know, you go back a few months ago, everything was all Ohio State. Nico commits to Tennessee. Tennessee finally gets a little bit of momentum with Carnell Tate, and then everything seemed to be trending to the good guys from there. He came in, had the big visit with Nico and all the talent that was on campus that weekend, comes back a little bit later, has the one-on-one with Josh Heupel. Everything seemed to be all VAWLS, and then Carnell Tate goes silent. Nobody knows what he's going to do. All these rumors and leaks start coming out. Everything seemed to be Ohio State. Nobody knew what was going to happen. But here we are. Carnell Tate makes it official. And I want to say, congratulations to him. Best of luck. Look, I'm not gonna put a different spin on this. I'm going to stick to my guns. We needed Carnell Tate. Tennessee wanted Carnell Tate. But again, best of luck to him. Whatever happens at Ohio State, but we as Tennessee fans focus on the future. So where does Tennessee go from here? I want to take a look at a few guys that Tennessee really needs to put pressure on, go full court press, and try to get somebody in the boat. But the bottom line is, the reality is, I trust Josh Heupel. I trust Coach Pope, Alex Golish, this coaching staff. I don't think they're going to have a problem getting production at the wide receiver position. But still, again, it still hurts to lose Carnell Tate. But I like what this coaching staff has been able to do. And maybe that's part of it. Maybe that was part of Carnell Tate's decision, going with Ohio State, going with Coach Hartline, guys that have proven it for multiple years. Josh Heupel's just had 1 year in the SEC. Needs a little bit more time under his belt. Still some targets out there. The class of 23, the sky is not falling. You've still got guys like Francis Mauigoa out there. You've still got Shandavion Bradley. There are some big-time targets that Tennessee can still put together a top class for 2023. But I want to focus on that wide receiver position. I want to take a look at a few targets that Tennessee is going to push their chips all in on. But as always, do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy. It helps the channel. Also, if you're new to the Talkin' VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We are fans just like you. So if you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first guy on the list here, Devin Hyatt. Again, a lot of you guys have been talking up Devin Hyatt for quite some time. You've been talking about Tennessee needs to get in on this kid. And there's a recruiting board. And for a long time, I stuck to my guns. I said, I don't think that Devin Hyatt is a take at this moment. And that's because you had guys like Kyler Casper. You had guys like Carnell Tate that you were really trying to target and recruit. But now the way things have played out, I think Tennessee is going to push in on Devin Hyatt. And I think that Devin Hyatt likes the VAWLS. 6'1", 179 pounds. You can see there the On3 consensus has Devin Hyatt rated as a 4-star prospect. Now he's out of South Carolina, transferred down to IMG Academy. And I think some of his rankings, when you look around, 24/7 Sports has him as a 3-star. I think that Rivals also has him as a 3-star prospect. But I think part of that is player evaluation. And when he transferred down to IMG Academy, he was banged up for his junior season, so not a lot on tape. So maybe we'll see some tweaks to his rankings moving forward. But again, I think this is a kid with talent. Obviously, big brother Jalen Hyatt plays for the VAWLS. I think he wants to play for Tennessee, but it's just a matter of where he was at on that recruiting board. But again, I think Devin Hyatt is a guy that Tennessee is going to target, and I could see him ending up on Rocky Top. Another guy I want to talk about, made a video on him earlier. He was actually on campus this weekend, on campus right now as we speak, as this video is coming out, and that's Cameron Seldon. He's a guy that brings a lot of versatility, athleticism, speed guy. You can see there's 6'2", 210 pounds, but that 210 pounds, he does clock a 4.340. This guy has speed. He is versatile. He can play running back. He can play wide receiver. He's a guy you can move around, do different things with. Sounds like he does want to play wide receiver at the next level, so we'll see if that's what Tennessee offers him, if that's what Tennessee looks to do with him, and if they can push, get some momentum. You can see there the On3 recruiting prediction machine has Cameron Seldon leaning towards Penn State. They are the favorite. Also have a crystal ball from Steve Wiltfong to Penn State. But again, just a track guy, scouting report, unverified size, but looks and plays big. I showed the clip of him in the 100 meters, and he is just physically so much bigger than everybody else on the track, still blows them out of the water. Again, if you missed that video, go back and check it out. But dynamic high school playmaker who projects a receiver but could legitimately play several different positions in the future, has snaps at quarterback, receiver, corner, safety, and kick returner as a sophomore. Quantifiable athleticism that clearly manifests on the field. Talks about him being a track guy, flashes great acceleration and long speed, shows terrific run after catch ability and run strength. Again, this is a big-time target. Cam Seldon is a guy that could make you forget about Carnell Tate real quick with his speed, with his athleticism. Again, 4-star prospect. The On3 consensus has him ranked as the number 5 athlete in the country, number 2 ranked player coming out of the state of Virginia. Can Tennessee create some momentum there and get Cameron Seldon in the boat? Another guy that I really like, really want to talk about this one because I think Tennessee sets up well here. I think Tennessee is in good position for Malik Benson. He is the number 1 ranked JUCO player in the country. He was also just recently on campus for an official visit back on June the 10th. He's also got visits scheduled with Alabama and Georgia. I know that's some stiff competition, but something worth noting is he is stacking those back-to-back. He's going straight from Alabama to Georgia, and he's going to knock those 2 visits out within a couple of days. So hopefully those kind of wash each other out. Again, had a lot of positive things to say coming out of his visit to Tennessee back on June the 10th. It was an official visit. But again, number 1 player in the country from JUCO, and I think Tennessee has a really good, in a really good spot here with Malik Benson. But just worth noting, he still has a couple of visits to go, so we'll see how that one plays out. Another guy that's kind of a wild card, don't know exactly. It's kind of like Cameron Seldon. How much momentum can Tennessee create here with Aiden Mizell? He is a guy that is also a speed guy, 6'2", 180 out of Florida. And all the recruiting sites you can see there on 3 has him predicted to Florida as well. But he is a guy that can stretch the field vertically. He's got that speed, 6'2", 180, 4-star prospect. The 24/7 Sports Composite has him as the 18th ranked receiver in the country. You can see there the on 3 consensus has him as the 16th ranked wide receiver in the country. But again, a guy that's getting a lot of buzz, got a big-time offer list, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, Arkansas, tons of offers. But again, I like his ability to stretch the field. I like the way he would fit into this offense, something that seems to be consistent with all of these targets, but not just at the wide receiver position, across the board. Guys that Josh Heupel and this coaching staff are looking to target all seem to be track guys, and that's what Aiden Mizell is as well. But again, I think he fits in well with this offense with his ability to stretch the field. The one thing about Florida, obviously a heavy lean there. Also, his mother ran track at the University of Florida, but can Tennessee get some momentum? He said that Tennessee really moved up the list. They really did themselves a favor coming out of that visit. Tennessee created a little momentum. Can they continue to do that with Aiden Mizell? We will see. But I just wanted to drop a video because, again, Carnell Tate makes it official. He is off to Ohio State. It has been a roller coaster ride the last few weeks. I'm sure we'll find out more what happened, what went down. Was it NIL? Was it about player development? Just a very strange recruitment, the way everything played out with Carnell Tate. But what do you think about the names I mentioned? Devin Hyatt, Malik Benson, Cameron Seldon, Aiden Mizell. Who do you think Tennessee can get in the boat? Again, how much concern do you put into losing Carnell Tate? Because eventually we've got to start to win some of these recruiting battles. Obviously, Nico was huge. The kid, the offensive lineman, in-state offensive lineman that ended up at Ole Miss, and then you've got Vic Burley that ended up at Clemson. Those weren't really surprises. Kind of knew where that was heading before those commitments came out. Carnell Tate, complete surprise. Nobody knew where he was going. But again, you got to win some of these battles. You still got Francis Mauigoa. You still got Shandavion Bradley. Can Tennessee pick up some traction, momentum with Samuel Mpemba? Got a long way to go, guys. Long way to go. It's fun to follow recruiting, but it's a lot of highs, a lot of lows, a lot of ups and downs, changes in direction. But hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts. If you have not done so yet, make sure you smash that thumbs up on the way out the door. Also, go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. You can go to bonfire.com/store/TalkinVaulls. Any and all support greatly appreciated. I'll drop the link to that in the description below as well. But again, that is bonfire.com/store/TalkinVaulls. YouTube.com/Talkin VAWLS. But that's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys have a great weekend. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.